Welcome to the BinSentry installation training video. In this video, you'll learn the steps involved in the installation of BinSentry's innovative, low-power Internet of Things sensor, built to help feed mills and producers accurately track their on-farm feed inventory. We take pride in the ease and simplicity of our installation process and consider a quality installation to be the first impression that our customers and their producers have of our technology. You and your team have been selected as BinSentry installation partners because of your skill and professionalism. We look forward to working with you, our frontline partners, to establish a reputation for quality and innovation. Let's get started. Section 1. Pre-installation. When doing BinSentry installations, BinSentry work orders will always be your starting point. Work orders represent the work still outstanding and can be accessed through the BinStaller app. Clicking on a work order will enable you to navigate to the farm connected to the work order, as well as notify you of any additional biosecurity considerations that may need to be followed on that particular farm. So be sure to check the work order prior to entering onto the property. At minimum, BinSentry requires that installation partners spray their vehicles, tools, and boots with sanitizer prior to entering each property and observe any travel restrictions while entering the property, such as stop signs or designated laneways. While on farm, please be sure to follow all BinSentry policies, including safety and biosecurity, as well as any other requirements specific to your local jurisdiction. Once you've arrived on site, identify the bins requiring installation or service from the information provided in the work order. Upon exiting the vehicle, put on your safety equipment, and you're ready to get started. Section 2. Bin preparation. BinSentry provides each installer team a roll of QR code stickers, which are used to uniquely identify each bin. Take one sticker from the roll and attach it to a clean, flat surface at eye level on the hopper of the feed bin you're performing an install on. It's best practice to place the QR code in close proximity to any existing labels in order to keep the location of these stickers consistent on all bins being monitored by BinSentry devices. Next, open the BinStaller app on your Android phone or tablet, and inside of the work order, select the correct bin and scan the newly applied QR code sticker. The BinSentry app will guide you through the process step by step. Be sure to follow these instructions very carefully. The BinSentry app allows the installer to fine-tune the GPS location of the feed bin on the map, after which the installer will be required to take a photo of the feed bin. Make sure to center the feed bin in the picture and capture the entire bin. Next, scan the QR code on the side of the BinSentry device that will be installed on the feed bin. This step pairs the BinSentry device to the feed bin you're working on, so take special care not to mix up devices. Section 3. Bin measurement. BinSentry sensors precisely calculate volume of product inside the feed bin, using measurements entered by installers. Thus, it is of critical importance that installers correctly and precisely measure every bin during install. Installation requires that installers measure the following sections of each bin: the bin hopper, the bin body, including the number of body rings, and the bin top. This process starts by selecting the appropriate bin profile from one of the two options: side discharge or center discharge. Next, measure the diameter of the bin by taking a measurement between two opposite legs, making sure that your tape measure is straight. In order to get the most accurate diameter, it is important to determine whether you need to measure from the inner or outer part of bin legs. When measuring diameter, check that the bin legs are perfectly vertical and are not angled outwards. The start and end points of your measurement should be in line with the outer edges of the cylindrical bin body. Now, you'll need to use the angle measuring tool to determine the angle of the hopper. The hopper height will automatically be calculated and displayed when angle is entered into the app. Finally, measure the diameter of the opening at the bottom of the hopper. Prepare to climb the bin at this point with your tethered phone or tablet to record the remaining bin dimensions. To determine the height of the bin body, measure the height of the first ring and multiply it by the number of ring sections. If the first ring has a drip edge, be sure to subtract the height of the drip edge. For smaller bins, taking a measurement from the bottom to the top can also be done. For this particular bin, there are 4 rings that are 32 inches in height, for a total height of 128 inches. Subtracting the 2-inch drip edge, we arrive at a total body height of 126 inches. You can now enter the total body height and the number of rings into the app. Next, use the angle tool to determine the angle of the roof. Then, enter it into the appropriate field in the app. After completing the angle measurement, open the bin lid and measure the diameter of the opening. Be sure that all tools, including your tablet or phone, are properly tethered to your harness, and you are tied off at all times. When stationary, both legs of the lanyard should be attached to the side rails of the ladder. The next step is to measure the height of the lip under the lid. After this value is entered, the top height will automatically be calculated and displayed. Section 4. Installation. Now, the device can be installed. Remove the enclosure lid and turn the BinSentry sensor on using the switch located on the inside of the device. Ensure the LED lights come on and secure the bottom plate on the device with 4 screws to ensure the enclosure is watertight. Take the device to the top of the bin and install the bracket over the collar of the bin lid opening. Secure the bracket with the clamp screw and ensure the sensor is aimed directly down towards the lowest point of the feed bin hopper. It is important that the solar panel and enclosure is on the south side of the bin for optimal sunlight and charging. Failure to do so will cause suboptimal solar charging, and eventually the device will fail and/or require service. Ensure that both the sensor bracket and the device enclosure are in a position that they do not interfere with the opening or closing of the lid. The device is affixed to the bin via 3 powerful rare earth magnets. The standard BinSentry bracket is 9.5 inches in length. However, variations are available for certain circumstances. Verify the length of the sensor bracket and enter this number into the app. Once all dimensions have been entered and saved, confirm the accuracy of the BinSentry sensor's distance reading using a laser measuring tool. Cross-reference your laser measurement with the sensor's current distance shown in the app. Please record any observations unique to this bin or installation in the notes section. Finally, press Complete and verify the readings on the BinSentry website. An empty bin should display 0 MT. This concludes the steps required to install a device on a standard steel feed bin. Please repeat these steps for additional bins at the farm as requested in your work order information. BinSentry sensors are designed for installation on all types of feed bins, and the vast majority of the installation time will be the same. For non-standard bins like poly, aluminum, indoor bins, or bins that are shaded, please consult our service manual or speak to BinSentry support staff on best practice. Thank you for watching this installation training video.